back to your favorite podcast, the Flower Files. This week we get to talk about probably one of my favorite things on earth. Emily bakes them. I love them during Christmas season.
Mom eats them.
Yeah, they taste amazing. Cookies.
Christmas cookies, to be exact.
Yeah, specifically. And the TikTok videos of some of the like twirly, swirly, like red and green, and
Yes,
like
I've
they're
seen
so
those.
pretty.
Yeah.
So
I
pretty.
couldn't imagine how much time that takes, though.
No. And then I saw ones too where she was a cookie chef, or like whatever they're called, like
A baker?
well yeah, but
A
she
pastry
was
chef?
no, they gave him some weird specific name that I can't remember. But she made candy cane cookies. So she had to make little balls.
Yes,
that
I
were
saw
red and
that.
white, and her hands turned red because of the dye. So she had to roll like a half-inch ball of cookie dough, and it was what, like 6 together, and she smushed them and
they did this weird swirl in the middle. They were really pretty.
Yeah, it was cool.
But, probably took all day to make. Yeah, I don't have time for that. I just want to bake them and eat them.
Yeah, exactly.
I was like, how fast can I eat them?
Yeah.
I think the hardest cookie that I ever tried to make was the stained glass cookies, where you have to melt the candy in the center. Oh, hell no. That stuff oozed everywhere, and I burnt the shit out of the sugar.
I think the easiest one, because she was like, make my cookie boxes for Christmas together, and she went through like this long list, and the easiest ones were the ones where like they're tiny, they're like kind of like a sand dollar size, they're covered in powdered sugar, but there's a bottom and a top, and the little heart is cut out of the center, and there's jelly in the center. So easy.
Those
I
are,
think Linzer cookies?
I don't know. I've always called them like thumbprint cookies.
Okay, because I've heard that, and I've also heard that.
Well, I think a thumbprint, so I've made those. You make a sugar cookie, roll it into a ball, you literally press your thumb, and then you drop filling. Yeah. But if it's
a bottom,
double
it's like a
layered,
it's
like an
Oreo
Oreo.
cookie.
Yeah.
The
cookie. The whole thing's a cookie. So there's the bottom, and then the jelly, and then the top, and there's like this little teeny weeny little heart that's like cut out.
Oh, yes. Now I can
so
see it.
good.
And it's like a shortbread kind of. It's like a.
Sorry, like something.
It's like a shortbread consistency. It's not like a super gooey cookie. Yeah.
Yeah. I love shortbread.
I love fruit cookies. Fruit cookies are my any kind of cookie that has anything to do with a jam, a jelly, and anything like
I was
that.
picturing like grapes in a cookie for a second.
Oh,
like,
no.
huh?
I'd like a fruit cocktail cookie.
But that's a that's a good.
I think the easiest cookies to make are the ones that you put in the gun, like the spritzes.
Oh, where
So
you
fill it and then you just press, and all you have to do is change you can add dye to it, but you can all you have to do is change the plate, and oh look, I made a star. Oh look, I made a Christmas cookie. And you put sprinkles on them, and you're good.
I think I feel like I've kind of ventured out in the cookie baking world. Now, I'm not like a professional or anything, but there was this one video that was just like big cookies with like frosting on top, and Will inhaled those, and so did Josh. So I knew it was good. But my favorite Christmas specific, not just any kind of cookie, but I could eat it all year round, but it's probably not very holiday of me. If you've ever had those peanut butter blossoms, the Hershey Kisses, you make them, but they're peppermint. Like they're like sugar cookie peppermint
every year.
God, they're so good.
They don't get shared very often because they're gone.
Yeah, in like 3
The
days.
whole house just smells. 3 days. I was gonna say 3 hours.
Yeah. Well, I'll eat 2 because I love them. Usually they'll have like 1, and then I'll wait. I like to spread them out, and Will and Josh and you.
I know.
Just come in and like inhale them all, and I'm like, who ate all the cookies? And then Dad comes downstairs like 3 hours later. Where are all the cookies?
I have a cookie problem. Like I will admit I have a cookie problem.
Yeah.
Like
It's hard not to have one.
My God. And for a while I was like, okay, I'll break it in half, and then I'll just eat half in a time.
Because those sugar cookies that I made were like Christmas sprinkles. And
yeah, they were beautiful.
They were large.
Yeah.
They were large and in charge cookies.
Yeah. Yeah. So when your dad and I were first married, I made cookies for Christmas because we were broke, and that's what I did. I made so many different kinds of cookies that year. It was crazy. There was a crinkle cookie that you would roll in powdered sugar, and then when it baked, it like came apart.
I want to make those this year.
They're fun.
Yeah,
Mhm.
they're
Yeah. I used to bake a lot more, and then I realized low-key Lizzie's better at it than I am. So I was like, I'm done. And I just tell her like, hey Liz, let's try this. She'll be like, okay. And she would just do it. I was like, oh, this is excellent. I can just eat the cookies. I'll do the dishes.
Usually Dad's like, hey Liz, can you try? What about this? I'm like,
Uh-huh.
yeah, I'll try it. The one I think because the powdered sugar and the crinkle one remind me of it. I made like red velvet cookies last year,
Mhm.
but they were crinkled and they were more chocolatey than what
They
I
were
could.
messy too.
Yeah. So
They
I'm
were like
not a,
sticky.
I'm
not a
not a
fan.
big red velvet fan to begin with.
Yeah, I'm
Mm.
not a big chocolate cake person.
Mm-mm.
I get migraines from it, so I guess that's probably why.
Oh.
But yeah, I'm like a caramel cake, vanilla, funfetti, confetti kind of person. I don't
And
think.
gingerbread. I feel like gingerbread is a thing that like either you like it or you don't. And I
Mhm.
feel like either you like a snappy gingerbread where it's crunchy and it
Mhm.
breaks, or you like that soft
Mhm.
kind of.
Yeah.
So gingerbread, are you guys gingerbread house makers?
When I have the time.
Yeah, I was just saying probably when we were kids.
Yeah.
Or you spend hours making them by hand, and then your dog eats them off the floor. I was so angry that year.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, story time.
Oh my
Zoe,
I thought it was gonna be
who-
Charlie.
Nope.
It was Zoe.
Yeah.
Wow.
you checked her mouth.
She was mad.
Yeah. So I TikTok had just came on like the internet. I'm sure I saw it on Instagram, but like TikTok was kind of like around, or YouTube. I don't remember what platform I saw it on, but it was when you like made the gingerbread houses from scratch, and then you had gummy bears and you melted them in for the windows.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was so pretty. I made the icing. I bought the candy.
From
I bought
scratch.
golden grams for the roof. Like I was invested, to say the least. Invested. I spent hours and hours and hours on end to make like not just like a teeny gingerbread house. This thing was like gonna be big.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
It was gonna be large.
It was like a little village almost. You made a couple little ones and then a big
Yeah.
one, and yeah.
So I made it. I put it in the dining room that's always closed off by a gate, and it's connected to our kitchen, but the dining room's like kind of on its own. So the dogs aren't allowed in there. We have like really important furniture in there that's
It's
been
the
like
one safe space.
yeah, like no dog can like go in and pee in there or whatever. Not that Cora would do that now, but we had Zoe, Ernie, and Charlie at that point. So of course I blamed it
Wait,
on
2 Boston Terriers and 1 boxer. We
Yes.
do tend to like the lippy dogs.
Yes. So I walk in and Charlie cannot hold he could not hold his emotions or if he knew that something happened at Porto, he would go in his crate and he would just sit there and like side eye at you and like turn away and side eye at you like something happened.
Mhm.
And Ernie was so old, he just didn't care. We were in Ernie's world, like, we were just living in it.
Yeah.
Like he
He would
didn't
sit and
care.
stare at the wall.
Yeah,
That was
like-
entertainment for him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then
He's old.
yeah,
Poor Ernie.
I
Rest in
know.
peace.
yeah, R.I.P. But Zoe, she was smart. She was fast. She was sweet, but she was a very
She was the boss.
yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. She was a very independent.
She would
female
have to
dog.
come up to you if she wanted attention.
Yeah.
You would never be able to like go up to her.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Like she was sleeping. Don't mess with Zoe.
Mm-mm.
Don't mess with her. This was probably what, like 3-4 years ago. I think.
At least, yeah.
So I put in my windows. I baked them, and they were cooling on sheet pans.
Mhm.
And I had the whole dining room table covered with candy and icing and all of it because I was waiting for it to cool. Did I put them on the floor?
No, you put them you put them on the chair because you were going to move them up
Yeah.
onto the table.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And of course, me thinking that it was a safe space, I didn't think anything of it, of like putting something on the chair would be a bad idea. I come in and Charlie is looking at me sideways like he did
He's
something.
like, oh my god, but I didn't do it.
He's like, I'm gonna die. So I walk in, and this gingerbread house that I spent probably more than half of the day building, making, crafting, like cutting to make sure it was perfect, was gone.
The whole
The
thing.
whole thing gone. Like crumbs gone.
That's all that was left. I forgot about that.
Yeah. It was.
He was like, "Who took the gingerbread out?"
I thought Will and Dad were messing with me because
Yeah.
it was gone. There was not like there were a couple crumbs, but like if someone had picked it up crumbs, it's not like it was torn apart all over the floor and she had like stuff all over her. It was gone. It was gone. Like MIA. I really thought someone was messing with me.
Oh my gosh.
Really, like there would have been drool or it
Yeah.
probably would have fallen on the floor because he was so clumsy anyway. Ernie didn't have the energy for it. He
And
just
the teeth, because
Yeah.
so many of his teeth had come out by then.
yeah. So I like so of course I blame it on Charlie because he told on himself of course when it happened. And I literally opened up their mouths to see who smelled like gingerbread because I was so mad at Will. I said, Will, what did you do? And he was like, what are you talking about? He was like, I didn't do anything. I'm like, yes, you did. You ruined my gingerbread house. Where did you put it? And I literally
It's not funny.
I was so mad. And we didn't have a Ring camera at that point, so I couldn't look. And I finally looked at the dogs because Charlie knew that something was off. And I looked and I said, what did you do? And he kept going farther and farther back into his crate. So he went back into his crate and I said, Charlie, come here. And he like ever so carefully like came over and like tried to slide over and I lifted up his lips because he's a boxer. He's kind of like if there's gonna be any evidence, like it would be in his mouth. And that dog was clean.
Squeaky clean.
Yeah, top to bottom. And I looked at Ernie, I said, really?
He would have had to gum it to death.
Yeah. I looked at him, I said,
There would have been soggy pieces on the floor.
yeah. I was like, there's no way that you ate this. There's no way. And I looked at Zoe and I opened up her mouth and she had gingerbread crumbs like in her teeth. And her breath smelled like gingerbread. I said, are you fucking kidding me right now?
The whole thing.
The whole thing.
That little dog.
Gone.
Was she sick?
No.
Yeah.
I don't know how it didn't kill her.
The roof? Like, I had a Snapchat memory of it on my phone like a couple days ago. It was on a weekend. I just clicked through it, but like it was like the size of my laptop. Like I made like it was big.
That little dog ate that whole thing.
In like 20 minutes.
4 sides.
She went outside.
And 2 roof pieces.
I forget why you left. You left to go do something.
I think I went to the gym because it was a Saturday.
And you were waiting for stuff to cool and be ready so you could put it in.
So I could put it together.
So you didn't even get to put it together.
No. Gone.
Yeah, it was awesome. It was awesome. She was mad.
I would have been pissed too.
So I don't think she's made a gingerbread house since.
No. I haven't. I give up. Unless it's from Walgreens, I'm not making anything.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my story time of gingerbread houses.
So what do you guys top your cookies with?
What do you mean?
What do you
I'm
put
not
on
a
top?
cookie topper person.
Really?
I don't like icing on cookies.
Okay, so the first thing you said was icing, because I was thinking, what kind of sprinkles are you?
I don't do sprinkles either.
See,
Sprinkles piss me off.
I love sprinkles. I blame my grandmother for all the glitter and
wait.
sprinkle love.
Sprinkles piss you off?
Yes. Because I don't know. I just don't like sprinkles. The bad experiences I've had with them. Anytime I've tried to make something with sprinkles, no.
Wait, so you don't eat sprinkles on your cupcakes?
No.
On your ice cream?
No.
You're sprinkleless.
I'm sprinkleless. Yeah, I'm boring.
She's broken.
See, but grandfather doesn't like sprinkles either.
No, and they get stuck in my teeth, and they weirdly.
That's what
they leave like a really weird
he doesn't like
film
the
in my mouth.
crunchy. He doesn't like that.
No, if I'm eating something soft, I want it to be soft. I don't want the crunch of the sprinkle. Because like the little tiny circle sprinkles, hate those. Those are
I like the teeny tiny ones, not like the ones that you're like trying to crunch through and you're like, oh my god, my teeth still intact.
Like the rainbow confetti sprinkles? I put them in my pancakes.
Like I'll eat them, but like if I have to make something with them, no.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Lizzie is the sprinkle queen.
Yeah, I blame my grandmother for all the glitter and sprinkle love. Because apparently there's some other glitter haters in here too that I wasn't aware of. Yeah. Yeah. We were talking about that yesterday. I was like, I kind of squirted glitter on the ceiling of our kitchen when I was a kid, and it was there for a long time until we repainted like almost 8 years ago, I think. It was a while.
Yeah.
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 I was dry and I was trying to squeeze it out because I would make art with it on my coloring books or whatever. And I had it facing the ceiling. It was one of those squeezy glue things.
And it was
went,
stuck.
Yeah, it was stuck and it popped, went on the ceiling. There was this little mark.
Yeah, no, Lizzie is a sprinkle queen. Sprinkle and glitter. Like, I mean,
I like glitter. I just don't like dealing with it because 2-3 Christmases ago, I chose wrapping paper that had glitter. I still find glitter in my clothes and on my floor from it. Yeah, and my cat was covered in it, and then he'd get in our bed, and then our bed was covered in glitter. It was just
See, that I understand. That is a little excessive.
Yes,
but that's magic. That's just she had fairies coming to visit her, and she just didn't know it.
Tear my house apart. Pressure wash everything.
You were creative with the glitter.
I did do a lot with glitter.
I probably still have it in my carpet.
Probably, because that was like the tooth fairy. That was part of her sprinkle of trail and
the tooth fairy. I had jugs of glitter.
Gallons.
I mean, like round, like
and different hues and different colors. So
my favorite one was the rainbow one.
Of course.
And you had to be careful because sometimes if you open up the wrong side, it's just like a salt shaker.
Yeah.
And one was like a spoon, and one was the little
little holes.
Yeah, you don't want to open up the open side. Just when I had fun as a little kid doing arts and crafts.
The one year for the tooth fairy for Will, he was sound asleep, so I put Vaseline all over around his mouth because his tooth hadn't come out yet. He wouldn't pull it out, so I put Vaseline on his mouth and I sprinkled glitter. So when he woke up in the morning, he had glitter on his face, and I wrote a note that said, "The tooth fairy is waiting." He was so mad.
You tortured that poor child. I felt so bad for the times he would cry. I said, "Mom, you're being mean."
I wasn't mean. I thought it would be cute. He did not think it was cute.
Yeah, Will was not don't draw on my face.
Oh my God.
You know.
That'd be traumatizing.
Why? The tooth fairy was there with her magic.
I think the Vaseline gets me more than the glitter.
You had to make it stick. Oh my God. Thought about no, I'm kidding. Yeah, Santa Claus there was always a little glitter once in a while. Reindeer food, you had to have glitter.
That was awesome as a kid.
You had to make reindeer food, and for the reindeer to see it, you had to add glitter.
Hey guys, Lizzie here. I bet you didn't know this about me, but I am gluten-free, and one of the things that I struggle with is going to the grocery store and finding the foods that fit my dietary needs. What I have been doing for the past couple of months is ordering from Hungry Root. Now, Hungry Root is an online company where you can order groceries off of their website. It's full of produce, crackers, cookies, to muffins, to meats, and all the different types of snacks and things like that. They have made my life so much easier in the process of finding foods that fit my dietary needs. There are filters that you can adjust, such as non-GMO, dairy-free, gluten-free, paleo, different preferences and things like that. So what they have done for us, because they're such a generous company, the Hungry Root team has given us a 40% off discount code on your first box. So if you use the code FLOWER40, and that's capital FLOWER 40 at checkout, you will get 40% off your first box. I'm so excited to team up with these guys. They've made such an impact on my life in the morning and to my day-to-day life, and I hope you experience the exact same thing that I do. All of the information will be linked down below, including the link to where it should already be pre-applied to your cart when you hit the link and go to their website, and I will also add the code at the bottom for easy access in our show notes. I hope you guys have a wonderful day and enjoy your first box through Hungry Root.
My mom didn't do any of this stuff. I think a lot of the difference between you and I is because you're the oldest and you're the girl. I'm the youngest and I'm a girl, and I have 2 older brothers.
Mm.
So my mom was kind of over having kids at that point.
Yeah, I can get that.
I had 2 older brothers, and we were all 2.5, 3 years apart. So it was like, yeah, you get all the hand-me-downs, you get their toys, and like I still had girl toys, but like I chose more towards like, I don't know, just boy stuff, I guess.
There's nothing wrong with that.
No.
Look at where you are now.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah. No.
yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Okay, so sprinkles. Lizzie, what do you want sprinkles on?
Everything.
I know.
See, if there's icing on a cookie, it has to be specific. Like it's like a sugar cookie.
Yes.
Like the Cheryl's cookies that Mamaw gets. Those cookies are awesome.
But they don't need sprinkles, they need jimmies.
I thought sprinkles and jimmies were like the same thing. They're just the longer.
Yeah, those are the longer ones. Sprinkles are the little teeny tiny ones, where jimmies are like the cylinders.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I like the little crystallized sprinkles. Those are
crystallized
my favorite.
colored sprinkles. Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like I put the rainbow ones more on ice cream.
Everything. You put it on everything.
Yeah. Other than but Josh is funny too, but he loves his rainbow sprinkles, but he likes the long ones.
So he likes jimmies.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because the little ones get stuck in his teeth.
They
now
all
for
get
me,
stuck in my teeth.
It doesn't bother me. Other than the ones that are like, it was in that Walmart mixed tub thing.
The big ones.
Yeah, and they would like crack your teeth.
Oh, yeah, I don't like those.
I don't,
No, those were scary. I was like, nope, they need to go.
Yeah, so I don't think I have a lot of like, no, you can like roll it in sugar and like roll it. Like,
I do that.
Roll the dough in sprinkles or something like that. Because I'll do red little crystal sprinkles.
Yeah,
just sugar.
That I'll do. But like the rainbows.
I don't think, is there any kind of like Christmas cookie that has a lot of sprinkles? Like it purposely supposed to have a lot of sprinkles on it?
I feel like sugar cookies, it's implied.
Yeah.
Like you have
Other
your
than
basic rolled out.
I feel like other than the ones, I mean like the circle, like the circular Christmas rounds. Not the jimmies where they're long, but like the rainbow confetti ones.
Oh, and there's so many now that are like different shapes. Like you can get star sprinkles. You can get, and now they're like color assorted. Like fascinating.
Yeah. Yeah. But the one cookies that one woman was doing, it was like a layer of green, red, and just normal sugar cookie, and she would like roll them all up together and then roll the rolled up dough like a cinnamon bun in sprinkles and then cut them and they're like swirled like dough.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Looks like a lot of work. But
yeah.
It was kind of cool.
Huh. Interesting.
No.
I know that in the past I've tried to, I'll never forget the one year I was like, oh, I'll put purple and yellow together because, you know, that'll be pretty. And then it turned brown when it baked. It was actually gross.
Oh my gosh.
I think one of the toughest things with sugar cookies that I struggled with has always been like the first batch, I'm really good at putting the sugar on top and I keep it very close to the cookie. By like the fifth batch, I'm just sprinkling that stuff on there and then the sides are burning. And then I'm like, is it the sugar that's burning? Is it the bottom of the cookie that's burning? Like, what is happening?
Yeah.
And then you got to like scrape the pan real quick before you can put the next set on. Like, ugh.
Okay, so you just put your cookies right on the pan. You don't use parchment paper.
I don't.
Okay.
Well, we have a cookie specific like sheet pan in a way, like, but it doesn't have edges on every side. It's like lipped and then it's flat. So, but I've never had any of them.
So I didn't know because I do dirt and flowers and I'm not like a huge baker person, but I didn't know that. Okay, so there's two types of pans. Technically, the pans that we use that have the edge that would hold water, they're called a jelly roll pan.
Jelly roll?
They're called a jelly roll pan. And a true cookie sheet is the one that has nothing, like there's nothing. They just slide off. I I always grew up, like my mom always called them, oh, grab the cookie sheets. Man, we cooked from cookies to fish sticks to chicken
I cook
tenders
everything
to,
on my cookie sheets.
yeah, me
Everything.
too. But are they cookie sheets?
Technically not. They're just a pan.
Yeah.
It's weird.
Yeah. I saw that the one day, Home Goods or one of those places, and was like, oh, I've been calling it the wrong thing.
Yeah.
But
Interesting.
yeah.
No, but I feel like too, the pans with the lids, I feel like the picture in the center is always like a cookie.
Yeah.
With the lids, with the lips.
I know what you meant.
Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah. No, but they're always have some type of like sweet of a sort on there. They're not going to use fish sticks as their marketing choice.
Don't throw
I
me
mean, I
under the
guess
bus.
I have seen some with like roasted vegetables on them as the picture. But
I'm a sucker for tinfoil though. I hate cleaning up after it's like greasy and oily. And
the only thing I'll use tinfoil for is like chicken wings. And like roasted potatoes.
Ooh, and don't use tinfoil in your air fryer. We discovered that.
Oh, why?
If you put tinfoil, if you use tinfoil, don't use it on the rack part. Do it underneath. Because I was like, oh, I don't feel like cleaning this up. I'll just throw a piece of tinfoil down. It defeats the purpose, and it's mushy on the bottom.
yeah.
So it cooks like 3 of the 4 sides. It's kind of gross.
Interesting.
Yeah. Dude, if I can burn it, I can burn it. If it's burnable,
Yeah.
our Boston Terrier, Ernie, he got to the point, okay, all right, wait a minute. I'm going to back up. So in my defense, that smoke detector was very sensitive.
Yeah, I will say it was.
I mean, if the stove was on at 400 and you would open it because you were roasting something, it would go off. Like it was so sensitive. So I disconnected it, but I didn't disconnect it early enough. He was so trained that when the oven turned on, the smoke alarm was going off. So you would turn it on and he would go sit in the corner and just shake.
Yeah, because he knew it was coming.
He knew. And everybody just got to the point where they started to ignore the smoke detector because they're like, mom's cooking.
Ernie's, he's just shivering in the
Oh
corner.
my God. So I just disconnected that one because I was like, that is not good. That is not working.
No, I'm curious to see how the new house will be because there's one. It's not like it's a distance from the stove, but like we never had smoke detectors in our kitchen. We don't have them. It's always at the top of the stairs is where ours were. So I was like, okay, yeah, stuff's like smoking. Like just put the fan on. Like nothing. So I'm curious to see what'll happen because I'm like, oh, I never set the smoke detectors off. Like it's a newer house. They're so sensitive.
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
And I didn't just I didn't just take the battery out because ours are hardwired. Because I took the battery out and I was like, oh my God, it's still going off.
Yeah.
So I had to like completely disconnect that
Well, then
one.
it would trigger that one, and then the one next to it would start to blip and go off.
And the whole house would go.
Yeah. Not like loud, like Vito. Not like that. There would be like a chirp where they would like rotate. I don't know if it was a battery thing or whatever, or if they were freaking out that you disconnected the other one. But every once in a while, you'll get like a chirp.
Yeah.
And then it waits like 3 minutes. And then by the time you forget about it, and it goes off again.
Well, and that would always happen at night. And I would lay there and be like, can I sleep through this? No. And it was just negative.
No. And some of them I did figure out because the one in our house kept going off before we changed the batteries. If the batteries go bad, it'll start to chirp even though it's hardwired.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, because the batteries are a backup. So it makes sure like the batteries are.
It's smart.
Yes.
It's smart smoke detector. But, well, I know it's Christmas Eve. And I know many of you have probably already made your cookies. I hope you're enjoying your cookies.
I'm cooking it out.
Okay, question before you keep going. Are you guys cookies and milk people? I know you can't really have milk, but like before.
We've always been cookies and milk. Well, for Santa
Oreos.
on Christmas Eve, yes.
No, but like you eating them.
Oh, I don't. Okay.
Like warm chocolate chip cookie right out of the oven. Do you dip it in milk?
Ugh.
No.
I don't like milk. I don't care for milk. Milk is not like a thing for me.
Yeah. But I've had to be dairy free for such a long time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like sometimes, like if I wanted it, I had to crave it. Now I also had a lot of strawberry milk when I was a kid.
Yeah.
I love strawberry milk. Never chocolate milk.
Oh no. Chocolate milk. I hated the strawberry milk.
Always strawberry milk. Specifically the powder. Not the syrup, but the powder.
Yeah. No, powder's better than syrup, chocolate, or strawberry.
Yeah. 100%. But no, I don't think, unless it was Oreos, I would never, like, reach for milk, I don't think.
No,
But
that's
I was
like
also in, like, middle school.
every time I make cookies and they're fresh out of the oven, PJ immediately gets a glass of milk. It's so weird. And like my dad's the same way. I don't know if it's like a man thing.
Yeah, I
'Cause,
wonder.
like every once in a while I'll do it, but I don't want to like
Not every time.
Not every time, no. But like also like that was the thing. Like growing up, drink your milk, make your bones strong. Like that was like a yeah.
Interesting.
I was never a milk. It always made me sick in my stomach. So I never.
Yeah.
It wasn't a thing that I was like, oh yeah.
But now if the guys made cereal, well, we also had lactate. We never really had like whole milk in the house.
No, we were always whole milk.
It was always lactate
because everybody was sick in their stomach all the time. So it was like, okay.
No, my family's got guts of steels, I guess.
They do. Compared to what you guys can eat, compared to what I can eat.
Yeah.
It's like night and day.
Yeah. So cookies out for Santa. That was another thing that I would make sure I always left crumbs. I always put some kind of lip print. I would like have to do something to make sure there's a lip print on the glass. We had a special cup and a special dish that all went out. Yeah.
We had a routine. Christmas Eve.
It was a very specific
church, Chinese food.
Interesting.
Yep.
Always.
Because we're not cooking.
My mom and grandfather started that.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yep. Every Christmas Eve. Church, Chinese food.
Go the hell to bed so I can get things working.
Yeah. But then we would do like reindeer food. We do the Christmas story. What else? We'd set out the milk and the cookies and all of that. I don't know if there was anything else.
I mean, it was simple.
Did you guys do matching pajamas? Were you ever that kind of family?
No.
No, but Josh started that for me last year.
Okay, no, because that has been a thing ever since we were a kid. It was a new set of matching pajamas every single year.
I've always loved that.
And it's still continuing.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so like PJ's dragged into it. Kenzie and now my brother and wife's kids are now dragged into it.
Yeah, I think it's cool.
No,
it's very cute.
We just do bottoms
very
though.
Cute.
We don't do tops.
Oh no, we do like the full set.
Well, and okay, so I was always a proponent of wrap the gifts, put them under the tree, like to make it look like Santa came and all of that kind of stuff. Cool. I didn't know that some people wrapped gifts like one person gets all the same paper. It was always a hodgepodge. It was always a hodgepodge. Growing up, it was always like, this is what it is. Well, my parents do that now, I think, because they cheat. Because it's my dad who does the wrapping. And he's like, I'm not shifting the paper.
Well, my mom and grandfather are funny because she'll save the biggest Amazon box that she's gotten. And she'll put like 4 of your gifts in one box. So you have like this heavy ass box that you can't flip over because grandfather wrapped around and the top of, not the bottom, because you're not picking it up, because you can't pick it up. So you open the box and you have to go through your thing and all of that. So now it's gone to like, you either have like one big box of stuff or you have like maybe 2 or 3. And that's even trickled over to you and dad too. Like as kids, of course we would have more, but still, like everyone has their own wrapping paper. And I still remember to this day, my mom and grandfather had this one wrapping paper. It was the Naughty and Nice wrapping paper. And it was always not a thing for Will and I, but like who got the nice wrapping paper. And it was white with red lettering.
Oh my
and it
word.
just said like nice, like constantly. And the naughty one was red with white lettering. Same font and everything. Clearly it was from the same people.
Yeah.
But he finally ran out of it, I think, like, God, like 2 years ago?
Yeah.
Maybe?
Since you guys were kids.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So I don't know how he wraps, but every time I look at the bottom and I go, well, grandfather wrapped this one.
No, that's funny. My parents did each kid had their own wrapping paper, but they'd mix the presents under the tree, so you'd have to find your own.
Yeah.
No, my parents did that, but now, like, me wrapping presents, everybody gets the same wrapping paper.
Interesting.
Yeah, everybody gets the same from me, but I like PJ and I use different wrapping paper, so that way his gifts are his, mine are mine. Like,
interesting.
there you go.
Interesting. No, I'm like,
We're just a
take out a
hodgepodge.
roll, wrap one gift, put that roll aside. Take out another roll,
Yes,
wrap
too
that
much work.
gift, put that
It's
one
all
aside,
Mexican.
and
The
then
amount of
just
wrapping
keep.
paper that we have in that house right now,
Well,
we have
your dad has an issue.
bins. He
He-
bought 6 new ones this year.
And he brings them into the house when he thinks I'm not looking or I don't know about it. Or he'll be like, I bought one roll. And I turn around and I'm like, one, like, case.
Well, I have found it very interesting. Wrapping paper has gotten shorter and fatter. Like the rolls have gotten wider, and they're not long and skinny rolls anymore.
No,
And the paper consistency has changed.
Yeah.
it's so much easier to rip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
Because it's
awful.
thinner.
Not like the Hallmark where you would like cut the
Cut your
fuck out of your
yes,
fingers,
yes.
and you'd have
The
like
paper cuts
yes.
lasted for days.
Yes. Yeah. And it was from like Target, and it was like a kid one, like the stuff that we saw like a while ago when everything had just came out. But yeah, it every time I look at it, I'm like, dang it.
No, that I've definitely noticed that too, because like the length of the wrapping paper rolls, I have to use like 2 pieces to wrap a big box. I used to be able to just like cut
Wrap the whole
one
thing.
really long piece, but now it's like it's stupid.
Yeah.
And I don't want to. And
it's crazy.
It's so expensive now. It's crazy. It's like you want like a good quality one. You have to pay, like obviously you have to pay for good quality stuff, but it didn't used to be like that. Every wrapping paper was just like wrapping paper.
Yeah.
Well, and it's so weird. Like if you think about it, it's such an incredible waste.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
Like such an incredible waste. Like really?
My favorite is when you have all the scraps and you light the fire, and then you put all the scraps to start the fire, and all the colors lit up, and there you have like green fire and blue fire and pink fire, and it's like I'd sit there and at the stove when I was a kid. I was like, put in another one, put in another one.
I mean, it is cool. It is cool.
I always take my scraps and shove it in one of my brother's boxes as like stuffing. Like every single little piece of wrapping paper that's like I had to cut off, I put it in their box with a present in it, just to piss them off.
That's a good
I
idea.
had to dig
I like
through
that. That's funny.
Oh my gosh. All right. Well, thank you for listening.
Yeah, all things Christmas, presents, cookies, sprinkles, all the things.
Yeah.
Happy Christmas.
Happy Christmas.
I would love to hear some other people's traditions.
Yeah.
I would love to hear, comment and I don't know
whether
like
you like sprinkles or
all
not.
of that.
Yeah.
And what are some of the things that you've done over the years to not trick your kids, but to keep the magic alive?
Yeah.
We had jingle bells on the floor the one year. I think the hardest one I ever did is I got red felt and I drug it across the tree to make it look like some of Santa's suit. He had like walked past the tree.
She was invested.
Yeah, but that was also before that stupid elf. I feel like the elf has like, and now the elf is like, I've seen stuff where the elf is caught on the Ring camera running around.
So stupid.
And then the videos of the people of how they've done it, where like, okay, I cut out the bottom of the cereal box and I'm behind the counter and I have his arm so it looks like he's in the cereal. I was like, oh, whoa, too far. That's scary.
Yeah, weird.
No.
Weird.
Negative.
And they're not like the cutest thing either.
No, isn't that the whole point of the elf is like that you don't see it move?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, there's a whole story behind it. We have the book, I think.
Yeah. I shoved that somewhere. I just was like, here's your elf.
Yeah, here you go.
Yeah.
But yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
But, well, Merry Christmas. Thank you for choosing time to spend with us. One of these episodes, we're going to make her sing.
Yeah, you have to sing the intro.
I
think she's drunk on Christmas cookies, just saying.
The amount of times I've heard the intro and the outro. Oh my God.
Well, Merry Christmas, guys. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you for all the love. Thank you for all of the amazing stats that we got. Our 2024 Buzzsprout podcast Wrapped was awesome. There's a lot of you that listen everywhere. And I think,
It's so
oh
cool.
yeah,
You know what?
Singapore.
No,
Singapore.
you know what it is?
Singapore.
It's so tinsel.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay, Prep and Landing.
Love that movie.
Jingle
Love
Bam.
that movie. Oh.
I've hit the mic again. You keep saying Jingle Bam. She'll start in like July, and she'll just look at me and go Jingle Bam. I'm like, what the heck?
I freaking love those little shorts. They crack me up. Yeah. Merry Christmas. Have a good day, you guys. Enjoy the love and the food and the family and just all the good vibes. I hope it maybe snows a little bit so we have a little bit of white Christmas and then it goes away.
Yep.
It's the only day that I want
nice.
snow.
Yeah. 30 seconds. Boop, done.
Yep. Well, thank you guys.
Happy
We
Merry.
will talk to you next time.
Bye.
Bye.
Hey guys, just dropping a line to tell you about Patreon.
So I asked them, meaning Mom and Amber, what is Patreon anyway? Because I honestly had no idea. So we're going to explain it to you from our perspective so that you understand and so that I understand.
Because the first time I saw it, I was like, Patron, we're drinking tequila? Great. So Patreon is for less than a cup of coffee, those fancy coffees that y'all like, a day, you can sign up to become one of our members.
A little family.
Exactly. And what does that get us?
It gets us some freebies, some special episodes that other people do not get access to. You can interact with us on a special platform where we can ask you questions and interact with you. It's tons of fun.
Mm-hmm. And even on those special episodes, we might be less censored than we are already. And we're going to have a couple fun ones that we can just kind of throw in there and talk about and laugh and go on tangents and have fun. So I hope that you all enjoy it because we're going to have fun along the way. We're crazy, crazy, crazy excited.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah.
Back to the episode now. Bye.
Gracias.